Hey everyone, welcome to my kitchen and welcome back to my kitchen if you're a regular. Before we get started, hit the subscribe button if you want to see more recipes like this. Today I'm going to be making fried pork chunks, but I'm going to be making it Cuban style. So it's going to have a Caribbean taste. Hola mis cariños, bienvenido a mi cocina. Hoy le traigo una receta de puerco. Esta receta va a tener un sabor más caribeño. Esta receta es de Cuba, pero y también muchos países de Latinoamérica. Ok, vamos a empezar. This cut of pork is pork shoulder, and it was already cut for me from the supermarket. So if you can't find it already cut into chunks, you can just buy a large chunk of it, and just chop it up into big chunks so that you can fry the masita. All right, so let's get started. Este tipo de cerdo se llama panceta de cerdo, ya cortada del supermercado. Si no la encuentras así, puedes comprar una pieza grande y cortarla. Now I'm going to prepare my marinade. And to make my marinade, I'm using orange, lime, and grapefruit because I'm going to recreate a Cuban mojo. Typically, sour oranges are used, but it's really hard to find. Okay, in addition to the fruits, I'm using cumin, oregano, salt, pepper, sazon, and sazon completa, along with 10 cloves of mashed garlic and 1 tablespoon of sofrito. When you're making Cuban masita de puerco, sofrito is not added. It's not typically added, but I'm adding it for extra flavor. Ok, estoy preparando un mojo para marinar el cerdo, usando naranja, lima, toronja. Normalmente se usa naranja agria, pero a veces no puede encontrarla. So, también usando condimento seco, comino, orégano, sal y pimienta, sazón y sazón completa. Y también puré de ajo y sofrito. Pero sofrito no está en esta receta. Okay? So I'm just adding a handful of cilantro, not too much, just to give it flavor, a little flavor. And I'm just going to rough chop it. Not going to chop it too fine because I just want the flavor, like I said. I don't want to overwhelm the masita de puerco with this taste of cilantro. And if you want to use parsley, you can. Ok, ya estoy cortando el cilantro, pero si no te gusta el cilantro, puedes usar perejil en su lugar. Si no tiene ganas de hacer este mojo, entonces puede comprar este en el supermercado. Now, if you want to skip the steps on making a mojo, you can simply buy a bottle in the store. They have it already prepared. You can find a few brands there. Just look for mojo. But I like to make mine from scratch because it's fresh. So now I have about a quarter cup of juice, and I'm going to add that over the pork chunks, and I'm going to put it in a Ziploc bag and let it sit in the refrigerator for about 3 hours. Now, it's better if you let it sit overnight, but I don't have that much time today, so. Ok, tengo un cuarto de jugo y voy a ponerlo encima de la carne y dejar marinar en la nevera por 3 horas más o menos. The longer you marinate the meat, the better it'll taste. So if you can do it overnight, then it's going to taste a lot better the next day. So I'm adding 1 tablespoon of bacon grease to this pot, and I'm not adding too much bacon grease because the pork chunks are going to make their own grease. So I don't want to really oversaturate the pork chunks with oil. Ok, le puse una cucharada de grasa de tocino. No me gusta demasiada grasa porque puerco hace su propia grasa. So you want to keep flipping the meat so that all the sides can brown evenly. Ok, dale la vuelta a la carne y cuando se estén bien doradas, quítalas. So once the meat is totally brown, then you can just take it out and drain it on a paper towel so you can remove the excess grease. So now I'm going to get ready to start frying up my onions. Sometimes I like to add the onions right into the pork chunks and fry them together, but today I'm just going to fry the onions separately. So now I'm just going to add a little bit of lime juice. So I'm just going to squeeze half a lime in the pan, and I'm going to add about a teaspoon of garlic, minced garlic. And I'm going to pour all of this over top of the pork chunks, the Masita de puerco. So now I'm going to add a little cilantro over top of the Masita de puerco, and we're finished. So this is how I like to make my Masita de puerco sometimes. Because when I cook, I change up things all the time. So now I'm going to add a few lime slices to my plate. And this is because I like to add the lime juice over top of it, and it gives it an extra kick of flavor. But this is a really delicious dish, and I hope you guys try this recipe and let me know what you think. I also made some yuca and some rice and black beans. Y también yo hice yuca con mojo, arroz y frijoles negros. Bueno, mis amores, gracias por verme. Suscríbete a mi canal y sígueme en Facebook, Instagram, TikTok y Pinterest. Gracias por verme. Bye-bye. Well, my friends, I want to thank you for taking the time out to watch this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already so that you don't miss any recipes. And follow me on Facebook and my Facebook group, Lolita's Cuban Kitchen. Also, you can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.